Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Major Mech, and this is, of course, Terraria. So, last time we got destroyed completely and utterly. Um, this time around, I've emptied out my inventory mostly. I just realized I grabbed something that I should put back. Let's not worry about that. I did some more research and I realized that we will probably want to switch out what type of damage we're doing, depending on what type of level we're at and what kind of weapons we can get our hands on. So I decided to go ahead and get some other types of essences. The only one I didn't find would be useful that we can just get automatically from this bench was the slinger's essence, just because throwing damage is kind of terrible. I'm currently going to use the sniper's essence just because of the fact that with this bow that we got previously, I'll do a ridiculous amount of damage actually. So I'm hoping that we're going to do some nice damage with that. I have changed out my weapons and changed them around a little bit. Switched out my armor a little bit. I may decide to change it, the hat completely. Try and get some more range damage in here. I don't know. I'm still going to think about that one. We really need to up our damage if we're actually going to take out Skeletron. Our damage was the main thing that was holding us back there. Let's see. Oh, this time around we're going to focus on building, but we're not going to focus on building the house. We're going to focus on building an arena to fight Skeletron in. So our main goal is we're definitely going to need lots of campfires. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of those. I need to make a bunch of torches. So I need lots of gel. Okay, let's just make a bunch of torches. Okay, I got a bunch of torches. Was also thinking of upgrading us so we can get an infinite fire arrow quiver. 3,996 fire arrows though, so don't think we're going to have enough torches to be able to make that happen. But we can see how many we can make. And whatever's left over, we'll just kind of use the fire arrows first, then we'll change over when we're able to. Let's see, what else did we have? I did also want to grab out a different type of ammo real quick. It was under weapons, that's right. I wanted to grab out our unholy arrows, because our unholy arrows do a ridiculous amount of damage. Alright, so let me craft a couple more campfires. And let's just craft a whole bunch of torches. And then we'll just craft a whole bunch of fire arrows. Okay, that's a ridiculous amount, but it's still not enough. Let us see if the merchant can sell us any fire arrows. Or torches, that is. So 50 copper per torch. Don't know if that's worth it or not. He does sell normal wooden arrows too, so I'm just going to buy a bunch of torches because I don't have the materials to really make some. So we're just going to waste a bunch of money. And we're going to buy a bunch more arrows as well, just standard arrows. So we can make sure that we have enough to craft what we need. And let's just go back to crafting. Just going to need an absolutely ridiculous amount of fire arrows. Okay. That is currently all the fire arrows we can craft. But we're going to need more. We're going to need just a little bit more. So we'll get about 500 more. That should put us at the limit of what we're able to do. So we'll grab those. Perfect. So that gives us what we need. Now we can create an endless flaming quiver, which is what we need. Let's take our leftover arrows and we'll dump them in here somewhere. We'll take that, take all those, dump those in there. We'll take the Jester's arrows as a final backup, just because they're pretty okay. Our endless flaming arrows are the main thing we want to use first, just because we have a ridiculous amount of them. And now this will pretty much fire forever, and we won't have to worry about it. We could, when we're about to fight Skeletron, switch these around so our more damaging arrows are first, but because we're not really going to be fighting him right this moment, we'll go with this. Alright, so I wanted to make a bunch of wood platforms so we can have a much bigger area to fight him in. Because I think one of our main problems was most certainly that we didn't have enough space. I'd really like to have some more potions, some iron skin potions, things like that, but we don't have any other NPCs. Let's see. There's another material as well that I'm looking for. I'm looking to get an opal, just a single opal. Oh, and I didn't create my heart lantern, because we did have one life crystal. I'm going to create one heart lantern. I don't know if this will be super critical right at the moment, but for now, I think it's necessary. I thought, yes, I did have some chains, so we'll craft a heart lantern real quick. I'll throw that in there. We'll take this, close that. We're good to go. Hopefully we're good overall. We may decide to do the Eternia again. I didn't see anything massively good from it, but we might decide to do it again. Maybe I was just blind. It happens sometimes when you're too focused on trying to find the perfect thing for what you're doing. Okay, gotta make our way over. I did also change around our accessories. I got rid of the Band of Replenishment just because I didn't think it was actually all that useful, and replaced it with the Cthulhu Shield. I found that that would be more useful for dodging, which right now we're having problems with. We were having massive problem trying to stay away from him, staying away from Skeletron, that was, with his speed. He was just outrunning the crud out of us, and it would be really good to have a lot more speed to be able to deal with him. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change back to the arrow spec armor so I don't have to worry about fall damage. I like that the meteor armor just for the fact that it reduces the cost of our space gun, but having the ability to not worry about fall damage this early in the game is quite nice. Alright, let's get back up to full acceleration. Let's cut down some of these trees so we have some more wood, because we did use up all the wood we had making torches, arrows, and the platforms that we just made, so we'll just gather up a little bit more, and we'll replant. Let my summons do all the work. Not worrying about anything. I think my summons did an okay, or my fungal clump did okay damage. I'm not sure about this skeleton dude. I don't know if he really did that much damage to Skeletron, because he had to jump to try and get to him. I think it might be better if we used the one of the other summons, which we might be able to get. Can probably get the prehistoric staff from what is it? The desert, so we might decide to do that. Okay. So I don't want to just auto-build mindlessly. Let's go out this way as far as we're kind of willing to go. Having more left-to-right movement is a little bit better than having to go up-down. Up and down, that is. I think we'll go like to the end of this little area here and stop. This is actually, I just realized this area here is almost a perfect little boss arena itself. I might decide to just jump around and try and fight him on that side of things. Because this little area right here is actually a really good looking boss arena. I do like to have my boss arenas up in the air though, mostly. I just find that to be more effective. Okay, so our main platform there is built. So we've got kind of a huge runway to run across, and that'll allow us to sprint and not worry about him catching up to us so much. Okay. Do I want to go up or down? I think going up is probably the best choice here. So I like to build little ladders, which kind of signify where I've built on the sides. It also creates kind of a good wall. It tells me don't go past this area because you'll die or you'll be out of the boss arena. Let's go up a third one. That should do. That'll be the walls of our boss arena here. hoping that just the second platform will be enough to give us a good boss arena, because having to put a third level onto this would get a little bit excessive. It is just Skeletron after all. But then again, I did completely die to him previously. Oh, that eyeball was kicking my ass. I don't think we're actually taking too much damage, and our fungal clump has given us enough health back that it's not a massive issue. But oh, I didn't notice that. I just noticed that the fungal clump was too far away to give us health, so we do have to be close enough to get the health from it. That's interesting. I did not know that before. That's good knowledge. Knowing your kit is critical in a lot of games like this. Okay, alright, well that's all we've got for that. We can probably harvest some from the other side. I might decide to get rid of this wall idea, because I think I can see the end of it on my map, and as long as I'm paying attention I won't run off of it, hopefully. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of it, just because it takes up a lot of wood platforms to do this. At the moment, anyway. If we decide that we need it, we can always put it back later. Alright, so let's use up... What did we get? Nothing? Nothing. Just some more rotten eggs that we really didn't need. Okay. So I'm going to get enough platforms just to go to the end of this other platform. That should be good. Don't want to create too many platforms, but at the same time I don't want to count it, because that would take too long. So I'm having to do it in little sections here. I think that's good. That's lined up on what it looks to me. Let's delete these. Let's start putting our campfires down. So when it comes to campfires, I go in a very simplistic method. It's just put this on our bar, and I put a campfire down, and then I move until I don't have the buff anymore. And then I put a campfire down, and I move until I don't have the buff anymore. And I put a campfire down, and I move until I don't have the buff anymore. And I'll put a campfire down. And if you didn't know what campfires do, campfires are effectively just health regeneration. They give you a little buff. It's not massive. It's just a very small health regeneration buff, and I didn't need this many campfires at all. I'll line them all up just because that looks cool. Alright, so this entire arena now will give us slight health regeneration, which is good. That'll be a welcome thing when we're trying to fight Skeletron. Oh, we'll also put our heart lantern down. Okay, so we can't put it from the bottom. We can't put it there, so we're going to have to suspend it from the top. What side? Where do we want it? I think we're going to put it on this side. Mainly, because we got 5 increments. I don't really want to put it directly in the middle, because I don't really plan on fighting directly in the middle. I plan on fighting on this side most of the time, unless I'm forced to move over to the other side for dodging. So what we'll do is we'll chop out that little bit of wood, that little platform. Actually, I have a better idea. Instead of worrying about our boss arena editing the inside of the boss arena, let's edit the outside. There we go. That'll do. That way we don't have anything to run into when we're running through here. But this will hopefully give us a good boss arena to fight him. Let's see. How much time have we wasted? A good amount. I could probably make one last trip back, which I'm going to do. We're going to go into the mines real quick. I'm going to drop off all the unused materials. Ooh, I didn't want to throw that in there. I want that still. Throw in all unused materials. Items. I wish yeah, I'm going to go down into a mine real quick and see if we can't pick up some aerialite and the material that I was looking for, which is an opal. I don't think we will be able to get them right away, but if we manage to get even just the aerialite to change our hat, that would be great. Get us some more range damage, that is. Oh, getting a lot of slowdown here. That was not great in any way. Yeah, slowing way down, and I'm not sure why. My settings aren't super high. I don't think my computer should be having any problems with this, but sometimes it happens at the worst times. We don't want to hit hell, really. Hell is a little bit above what we're able to deal with, so we're going to go up just a bit. Try and get away from this lava, too. I was just hoping to see if I could see any flying slimes, which are the aerialite slimes, of course. Oh, that was the wrong button. I wanted to press this so I could see. Do have an area over here that we should probably patrol, see if we can't see anything good. Gold. Or we could try and get across to there. Can't make it easy on me, can they? Nope. Alright, let's just cut in here. Oh, and I did a little bit of research into the granite elementals and the thing that we need from them, but we won't be able to get that until after we defeat Skeletron. So, it's mostly useless for us at the moment. I am dying to drowning there. That was not great. Our bow is already doing a lot more damage overall, which is good. But it is nice to have magic spells in a situation of things like this, because we're able to clear out areas better. Fry him, kill that one, okay. Spider biome was probably not the best place to go, unfortunately. I was hoping it would be an okay place to go because it was a big area, but it doesn't appear to be. Material, minion attacks at 10%. Ooh. Ooh. What does this become? Prehistoric arachnid. Oh, that's right. We have to... Prehistoric amber staff was the staff that I was thinking of, but we also have to get the blood. And we don't have any blood currently. Can get it from basic zombies and pretty much anything during a blood moon, but we still have not encountered a blood moon yet. I don't know if that's broken or what. May have to force one at some point, but I'm hoping that won't be anytime soon. Alright, let's get out of the spider biome. I don't want to stay down here forever because I'm just mostly looking for an opal or an aerialite slime. We're just going to head out here soon. We'd like to give Skeletron at least one try with our updated arena, if we're able to. Murder that dude. Launcher here. This bow creates light, which is nice. I wasn't sure if it would, but it does, and that's just a good side effect of having it. Let's see, nothing here so far. Nothing there. Nothing really here, unless that's just topaz. Don't really care much for topaz. This is the weird staircase that we had ran into before. Oh, hadn't gone up here before. I don't see any opals or anything important. There's another life crystal here. Could make another heart lantern, but I don't feel like I want to worry about that right away. There's a detonator right here, some TNT. Gonna have to get rid of that. Don't step on that and kill ourselves instantly. Another life crystal over there. There's an area here that we can explore with a chest. Nothing great. Shame, really. Just some emeralds there. Okay, we'll harvest this heart crystal and then we'll head back. Okay, we are reaching the end of the day. It's always hard to tell what time it is. Maybe I should build a watch. That seems like a waste of money at the moment, though. Or waste of materials. I didn't know if I already had a slime stuff. Oh, I've run out of space. That's massively unfortunate. We'll not worry about the heart crystal, the heart lantern. And I did put all of my stuff in here, so we're gonna have to pull all of that back out. Pies, swiftness potion. Oh, we do have lots of archery potions. I didn't even realize we had those. It was a good thing I looked there just now. Featherfall, danger sense, slipper, mining. Gravitation potions might be useful in the Skeletron fight, but excuse me. For me, it would be something just too uncontrollable. I don't think I'd be able to make good use of it. Let's see if we can't make some iron skin potions. I do need bottles for potions, I'm pretty sure. But we need bottled water, that's what it is. Oh, there's a bug flying around me. In real life, that is, not in the game. Okay, so we can make iron skin potions with blood orbs, day blooms and lead ore, or day blooms and iron ore. So yeah, we might be able to make some of that. Do we have any day blooms? We do have a couple day blooms. Pretty sure we have some iron ore as well. Lead ore, that works. Alright, well, let's make an alchemy table as well. So we're going to need to put a bottle onto a table. Let's just use one of these tables. Let's just use this table right here. It's only a temporary thing. We'll get an actual alchemy table station once we're able to actually defeat Skeletron, so... Where's water? Water is in both directions. I should have gone the other way, though. Well, we're reaching near the end of the day. I want to do this quick. Oh, there's water right here. Perfect. Convert all of that bottled water. I'll rush over. Try and make some iron skin potions. Gotta get lots of defense if we're able. I just realized I forgot to reforge my Cthulhu shield as well. Oh well, that will have to wait. Here we go. Some iron skin potions, that'll give us at least enough for a couple attempts. I'm gonna actually have to get some day bloom from somebody. Where's the goblin? There he is. Oh, the traveling merchant is here as well. I don't think he sells anything that would be massively helpful to us. Minor improvement to all stats, increases life regeneration. Actually, that would be kind of nice. I don't know if that stacks with the pies, but we'll try. Okay, so fleeting shield of Cthulhu. 60 silver? Yeah, I can do that. Arcane? Nope. Legendary? What? What? I didn't even know that was a thing you could get on the shield. Huh. You know, I'm going to keep that just because I think it's interesting. I've never seen that affix on this shield before, so that's kind of funny. Alright, let's start making our way over there. We've got pretty much everything we need. Couldn't imagine anything else that we'd absolutely need at this moment, so we'll try and make it work. So our main focus will be applying the quick shade rain, and then we will be buffing up. Well, actually, it would be buffing up first, and then applying quick shade rain, and then maybe activate Skeletron. I believe that if we activate it early, we might get a little bit lucky. Let's change around our arrows now. If we use up all of our unholy and just arrows, that's okay. Hopefully this will be our last attempt at him. I don't imagine we'll have too many difficulties this time, I hope. But we actually kind of had a... I don't know if it was unlucky or lucky that the slime god was summoned, or the king slime, that is, not slime god, but the king slime was summoned when we were fighting him last time, but it actually gave us a lot of HP or health. So I don't know if that was lucky or unlucky. It was definitely interesting, that much I can say. This time we will go at him with bow, though. I would love to make the magic work this early, but picking that roll just doesn't really work out. Okay, so we want to buff up now? Yeah, let's buff up now. So that activates everything. Alright, everything is activated. I think the only thing that isn't activated is a pie, but you know what, we're going to activate. We're also going to put that on our bar so we can make sure to use it. Is there anything else that I need to do? I could activate the Shade Rain, but I think I'll wait. Okay, so it's not completely nighttime yet, which is good. We got here a little bit early. I wish I hadn't used my buffs so early, but that's okay. Let's put down our turret there. I could activate Shade Rain, but again, not worth it just yet. Okay, let's go at it. Come on, Skeletron. I think this one is an interesting one. Oh, dang it. Hit me with that one. It's okay. Oh, I need to get out of here. That was unfortunate. I took a lot of damage I shouldn't have taken. Oop, dodged him with that one. No. Oh, whoa. I didn't know his hands would go that far. Let's dodge over that way. Focus on those hands, because as soon as those hands are dead, it's much easier to deal with them. Okay. Ooh. Criminies. And down, one down. Okay, now it's just a head. So now the main thing is outrunning this head. Let's get full acceleration the other way. I think I may actually be able to outrun him here, which is good. Oh yeah, and I'm doing just massive amounts of damage. I just gotta stay away from that skull attack. Ouch. Spinning at me. Dodge, so we can get full acceleration back. Ooh, got clipped by that skull there. I'm going to eat a pie. Oh. We're down to just our normal arrows here. Oh no, that was unfortunate. I think he might be in his last form here though, but we might have... Yeah, now that is how you kill Skeletron. Oh, that was a tough one. Man, I wasn't expecting to have to use so many different things and buff up and all that stuff. That was definitely rough. I was also using something as a potion. Oh, I was using lesser healing potions. See, if I thought I had taken the better healing potions. Alright, so mechanical bosses allow you to make special vending machine. This is alchemist NPC stuff, more alchemist NPC stuff. Here's the readout from the Calamity mod about the little bit of the story that they've created for him. And we've also got our treasure bag, which is the most important thing we've gotten. What did we get? We got a bone glove, throwing damage, of course. Which consumes bones to use. Not great. And the Skeletron mask, we're going to wear that with pride. Well, that was definitely much tougher than any of the bosses we've had to deal with so far. But now we've unlocked lots of stuff. The dungeon, for one, which we'll be exploring definitely next time. Let me think. Is there anything else? We've also unlocked some different things that we can do with the granite and marble biomes. But we're going to be just happy with our Skeletron mask for the moment. Lots of things we can do in the future. We'll probably keep our ranged. Maybe keep a melee, keep a ranged, and then focus on our magic. I figured that would be the best thing that we can do, just so we can keep our mysticism just a little bit. But range definitely does a lot of damage, especially near the end of the game. So we'll see. We'll tailor our builds depending on what we think is best. It still kind of counts as like a ranger, warrior, mage sort of thing. We're just kind of an all-rounder. But let's just teleport back. Oh, we did get a blood. I did manage to get a blood, and that was for the prehistoric stuff, right? Yeah. Do we have any more of these? I don't know if we do or don't. If we had more blood, we can actually just make the prehistoric amber staff, which would have been a big upgrade if we could do that. Yeah, we did have some. Where is it? We had 11. Oh. See, that's what I get for not checking. But, next time we'll check out the dungeon. We'll do some more interesting stuff then. For now, though, goodbye.